What is up and going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Flash Theory. Today's video we're discussing who the man in the Iron Mask is, guys. I've got a lot of opinions, guys, on who I think it is and reasons why it is that person, guys. Number one is Diggle, and number two is Eddie, guys. There are two main people who I think it could be. Well, we've got number three, who is Zoom's dad, but I don't really think he's very likely. So I think it's Diggle or Eddie in the mask. I don't think it is Jay, guys. A lot of people say it is Jay, like a nerf for Jay. So I don't think it's Jay. I think it is definitely probably Diggle or Eddie. Maybe F2 Wally. Maybe. I still haven't made my mind about it yet, but I feel like it could possibly be him as well, guys. Anyway, guys, we're going to be discussing Diggle first, guys. Why it is Diggle. As you guys can see there, guys, look at his face. He's got dark skin. And his eyes look identical to Diggle's, guys. So like, they look really close to Diggle's. As you guys can see on the zoomed in picture I've got from, guys, his eyes look exactly like Diggle's. And if you like also get, look, I'll show you guys Diggle's face now. And it actually looks exactly like Diggle's face, guys. If like Diggle's wearing a mask and like exactly a mask, you wouldn't tell the difference because their eyes look identical and the skin colour does, guys. But something that does give it away that it's not Diggle is this guy does have hair, guys, which I've already saw, as you guys will see now. As you guys can see, he does have hair on the back of his head. Diggle doesn't have hair on Earth 1, but I think it's Earth 2 Diggle, obviously. So Earth 2 Diggle could have hair, but most likely won't, guys. I don't think he's dark skin colour anyway. I think it's just because he hasn't washed in ages. His skin will get muddy and dirty. If you live in the south, like probably at least a year, I'd say he's definitely going to be getting a bit more dirty. So I feel like he's definitely could be Diggle, but the things that don't give it away are he has blonde hair and. Well, that's really it. He has blonde hair. And why would Diggle really be involved in this? I don't know. There's no really reason why he would be involved, but I feel like he definitely could be Diggle. That's one of the main choices. A lot of people are saying that because of his skin colour and stuff like that. Next one is Eddie, and the reason Eddie, I think it's that I'm 90% sure it is Eddie, guys, because if you guys have a look, Eddie has got blonde hair, and you guys can see the blonde picture. It actually looks just like Eddie's hair. I feel like it definitely could be him. Because of that. Also, Ebot Thorne is alive. We all know that he was in the Flash this season. I think it was in episode 11 or something. He was in Flash, which means Eddie must still be alive. Because for him to be alive, Eddie has to be alive. As you guys know, last season, the last episode of season 1, Eddie shot himself in the heart. He died, which meant Ebot Thorne was never born, which means he never existed. The only way Ebot Thorne could exist again was if Eddie was born, if Eddie was alive. Which basically means Eddie is alive, guys, unless he's like got some more relations or something like, or maybe some else, like, I don't know. It basically means Eddie is alive, because for Ebot Thorne to be alive, Eddie needs to be alive as well. Unless when he was just sort of like evaporating into midair, unless he like travelled back in time really quickly, which he don't think he did, because everyone sort of died. That means he like. Eddie has to be alive for him to be alive. So I do think it's Eddie without a doubt. Also, guys, the guy in the Iron Mask also shows a lot of care for the Team Flash team, as you guys probably have saw. Like when Barry was with him stuff, he kept tapping to him. He was tapping out Jay. He showed a lot of care for him because when Killer Frost was about to kill Caitlyn on season 2, episode 19, he started tapping the wall really loudly. He wasn't spamming anything out. He was just tapping really loudly so Zoom could hear him. Zoom would come in and then save Caitlyn. So it definitely shows something with Caitlyn. Because if a girl walked into the cell, you wouldn't show that much care for her. Then you try to save her life, would you? If you don't even know who she is and you're locked up. So he definitely just knows something about Caitlyn. And also, another thing I want to say is I don't think he is a speedster, guys. Because if he's a speedster, surely he'd be able to I don't know what you call it, but like vibrate his way out. Because if Barry can vibrate his way out, well, surely he can. I know he's like locked up and everything, but still, you should be able to vibrate some of him out. Like not all of him's locked up to the ground, is he? Like his hands are free, so surely he'll be able to vibrate out of the wall. Which shows really he's not a speedster because he saw Barry do it. Why couldn't he do it if he's a speedster as well? Which basically proves he's not a speedster. Eddie's not a speedster, so maybe it could be Eddie. Also, guys, I want to say to end off, Teddy Sears in the interview said when we find out who the man in the mask is, which is on the season finale, guys, when we find out who he is, the season finale, so about 4 episodes, he said it's very satisfying to the viewers, guys, and we'll be very satisfied with it, which basically, well, it just gives it away big, guys, that we're all going to be pleased with it, and it's something we've been wanting to see because I really did like Eddie, so it's satisfying for me to see Eddie still alive. I don't know about your guys' thoughts, but I just thought I'd do his theory. Let me know, guys, if you guys want any more theories on the Flash, maybe an Arrow, maybe DC Legends tomorrow. I'm up to you guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy, you guys. Drop a like down below. I'll see you guys next time.